How many of you believe that God can still use you? I don't care where you find yourself today. You gotta believe that He can still use you. Hallelujah. Just to strengthen you, your spirit, yeah, for what's to come. Don't you live in your past, for it has been erased. God can still use you. I am mighty grateful that He can, yeah. He can still. God can use you. I don't care what you've been through. He can use you. He can still, yeah. God can use you. I know you may be thinking, He can use you. He can use a rich like me. God can use you. You're the very one. You're the very one. He can use you. That He wants to use. God can use you. You may have been out there on drugs. He can use you. You may have been out there on alcohol. God can use you. You may have even sold your body. Yeah, yeah. He can use you. That don't matter to God, no. God can use you. He said that He's a God that's a forgiving God. He said He's a God that's a loving God. God can use you. So no matter what you've done, no matter what you've been, He can erase it and He can still. God can use you. For whatever He called you to do. God can use you. It's never too late for God. He can use you. He's the God of all creation. Yes, He is. So whatever He spoke to you, He will bring it to pass. I believe it. And He will still, yes, He will still use you. He knew you before you were born in your mother's womb, and He called you to the work. He will use you, yes He will. All you gotta do is tell Him yes. God can. God can still use you. God can still use you. Hallelujah. He will still use you. Even though you messed up, He can still use you. Even though you messed up, I said He can still use you. With tears streaming down your face, with love flowing from His heart, He will reach down and grab you. He will reach down and save you. He will reach down and pick you up and call you to His own. He loves you, yes He does. And that's why He can use you. He cares about your future, yes He does. And it looks real bright right